Herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Genshin Impact. Wir sehen, wir machen weiter, wo wir zuletzt aufgehört haben. Wir müssen nach da unten. Ja, dann kann ich mich hier teleportieren. Musik. Okay. Äh, so, wir brauchen nämlich ein bisschen Musik. Ah, nee, warte. Einmal mit, nee, wir müssen noch mal eins tiefer. Genau, da.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We
Hi,
certainly do. Which kind would you like?
hi, Multi-Demon Hunter. Guten Morgen. Schön, dass du da bist. Wie geht's dir so?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Nun ist der Tag also doch gekommen. Ist die Zeit, ist die Zeit, ist die späte Rache dafür, dass ich gesagt habe, an Perlen könnte man knabbern. Meinst du nicht, dass ich ein wenig bekannt aussehe?
I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before, haven't we? Sorry, traveler. I shouldn't have spoken to you in that tone.
Ey, gut, ich dachte, ich schau mal rein. Ja, das ist schön, dass du da vorbeigeschaut hast, ne? Freut mich, dass du da bist.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti.
Warum weiß der zur Hölle nochmal so viel über Blumen?
Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Nun ja, man weiß ja eben ein bisschen hier und da. Ich weiß eigentlich gar nichts über Seidenblumen. Tatsächlich auch nicht.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
Ich schwör zu
You
Gott, Alter.
forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
Das sind wir doch schon gewohnt. Wäre verwunderlich gewesen, hätte er einen Beutelmoore dabei gehabt. Ich schwöre zu Gott.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true.
Das bin einfach ich. Alles über Blumen wissen, aber kein Geld dabei haben. Ja, fühle ich.
Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Free shit? Nice.
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Ei, 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 ei.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Ah ja.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
Hi man, what the fuck?
I will wait for you near the statue of the seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Hi man, du verstörst mich mit jedem Tag mehr. Nee, das wollte ich nicht. Ich wollte das hier in so eine...
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Lan, kannst du Duftessenzen kochen? Nein, ich werde nicht sagen, Lan, du riechst sehr gut.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I am.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lon. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lon's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qiming.
The
Jamie.
fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lon. See you around.
Paimon. Du. Nee. Ich hinterfrag's an der Stelle auch nicht mehr. Ja, das Foto.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Qiming, kannst du Duftessenzen kochen?
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Nein, tatsächlich noch nicht.
Ying air? Oh, as in scent of spring Ying air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Warum sind wir nicht direkt dahin gegangen?
This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Entschuldigung. Wollte sie nicht aufschnitzen. Was eine wilde Person. Hallo.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
Paimon, das ist deine Schuld, du scheiß Stück. Mann. Ah.
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
Wir haben diese 3 Arten von Seidenblumen ausgesucht. Die gleiche Art, die du auch benutzt.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
Mir gefällt nicht, wie horny die klingt. Bitte retten Sie mich. Ich habe Angst. Es ist für Rex Lapis bestimmt. Was stimmt denn damit nicht?
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
Jo.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Das ist es. Ich ruf die Cops, Alter. Mm -mm -mm.